all set off together on a collective journey. 3 meaningful days filled with meetings, ideas, openness, and hope. Our canoe symbolizes the University of French Polynesia, UPF, project, guided by the stars of Narua, a symbolic name carefully chosen to embody the shared path we are shaping for the future.
Le projet Narua, c'est un projet de transformation de l'université. C'est un projet qui a pour ambition de permettre aux Polynésiens d'accéder à des formations qui soient plus en connexion avec le territoire, des formations plus transversales et des formations internationales. Parce que ce qu'on souhaite aussi, c'est leur donner la chance de pouvoir aller étudier à l'international et de vivre une mobilité dans leur cursus.
The Pacific University's Biennial, held from 17 to 19 November 2025, brought together Polynesians, Oceanians, and academic partners to imagine what a true Pacific University community could become.
Tahiti, or La Polynésie, is the motherland of the Native Hawaiians. But sometimes when I come, people say, "Oh, Hawaii, you're our cousins." So it's a deep, profound historical relationship. But in a general contemporary sense for all our students, whatever their background, collaborative research, collaborative work together around shared values that we have of sustainability, protecting the ocean, protecting the climate, and protecting cultures of the Pacific.
Ia ora na tātou pōroa e te mau hoa no te moana nui a hiwa. E maewa, mana vai ni ai te ie papa whenua o autu maoro. I ni ai te whare haapir a tuatoru no Poriniti a Whāri. Ia mana wa tātou, ia nārua.
O vau hoi tō me toa, wahine I tō unei iri.
Mana wa e maewa ia outou te mau manihini, te mau oro me tua.
Delegations from Australia, New Zealand, Hawaii, Vanuatu, Samoa, the Solomon Islands, as well as UPF staff and students, shared ideas on teaching, research, mobility, sustainability, and governance, explored concrete ways to improve academic programs, connect territories, and strengthen our commitment to sustainability and innovation.
So it's good to connect on that sort of cultural and interpersonal level, as well as then connect about the shared challenges. So climate change is a big one that's facing all of us, and also the degradation of our natural resources. You know, it's hard for one country to come up with all the solutions to those big challenges. So thinking about it together is helpful, I think. Yeah.
Le partenariat qu'on a signé et sur lequel on travaille depuis 2 ans avec l'UPF est très très important pour mon institution. En Australie, des fois on a tendance à oublier qu'on est dans le Pacifique. Alors ce genre de partenariat est très important pour les professeurs, mais surtout pour les étudiants.
Beaucoup de nos étudiants et de notre jeunesse sont restés enfermés dans leur environnement, ne connaissent pas trop ce qui se passe à côté, chez les voisins. Je pense que ce genre de projet qui permet un partenariat plus élargi permettra donc, ouvrira donc les opportunités d'échange et de partage entre notre jeunesse. Voilà.
We dreamed together and above all, began to give structure to that dream. This journey was not only symbolic, it was about producing tangible outcomes, ideas, commitments, deliverables, workshops, hackathons, research sessions, and cultural exchanges helped lay the foundations for stronger cooperation across the Pacific. This journey expanded our circle and reinforced our belief that we can build a connected, resilient academic community rooted in Indigenous knowledge, youth empowerment, and scientific insight.
I got a lot of insights from the other students, and they all came from such diverse backgrounds, and I really enjoyed talking and learning from them and hearing from their insights. I really got to develop my professional and personal character from them, which is just great.
I want to take back the spirit of collaboration and connectedness that we've fostered here with the Narua Biennial, and I want to take that back home and share it with amongst my colleagues and my friends.
Absolutely. I think an opportunity to continue that student mobility between us as Pacific Islands, between our tertiary institutions, and being able to learn from each other in our local context and find those places where our knowledge might sound different, but it looks the same, really bringing in those Indigenous voices or Pacific voices.
The Biennial did more than gather institutions. It brought together people, visions, and stories. It created a living alliance, a network that learns, shares, and commits. This expanded circle is the first step toward a Pacific academic community, ready to move forward with a clear mission: to become a regional leaders in regenerative futures, ocean-centered education, and climate engagement.
Narwa is an excellence project of the University of French Polynesia. It aims to connect the Pacific, the people and the students and the professors of the Pacific together to build a better future and a better way to educate the people. As a student, the project Narwa helps me to build a network on the Pacific region. As someone that is studying the Oceania and the Pacific people, I think that having connections with the universities here in the Pacific, instead of going to very far countries like in Europe or in America, is something that can be really important for us to stay in our local context and also find other ways to deal with the similar problematics on other islands of the Pacific.
Ko te mea nui ko hoki mātou ki tēnei whenua. I ahu mai o mātou tūpuna i tēnei whenua. Ka whakawhiti e te moana nui a kiwa, tai atu ki Aotearoa. Ka mōhio ana hoki mātou mehemea ka mahi tahi tēnā pia he painga mā tātou katoa.
I've been having so many rich conversations with people here about easy things that we can do to be able to make our connections stronger, and then that can happen probably quite quickly and quite easily, and then the projects we've been discussing in all our separate groups, they're all really inspiring, and because they've come from conversations between local people and people from all over the place, now that we've got the relationships, I think it's going to be really important.
Ça a été très dense sur ces 3 jours. On a vraiment eu une session inaugurale avec des ateliers le premier jour qui était extrêmement intéressant, où tout le monde a énormément participé à ça. Ensuite, on a eu le deuxième jour ce qu'on a appelé des hackathons, donc des séances de travail sur toute la journée en petits groupes, qui vraiment étaient intensives et qui ont amené à des choses très palpables, très pratiques, et qui vont nous être extrêmement utiles pour la suite du projet Narwa, qui est un projet sur le long terme, c'est un projet sur 8 années Narwa. Donc aujourd'hui on en est à la 3e année, donc on est dans les débuts de ce projet, donc ça nous donne beaucoup de pistes pour faire évoluer ce projet.
Our direction is set. Build a Pacific University community that acts locally and contributes globally. 3 pillars will guide us: innovation in teaching and research for Pacific transitions, culture, identity, and community partnerships, ocean and climate leadership. These are our guiding stars. The Biennial does not end here. It begins now. We lift anchor, and the Narwa canoe continues its journey, carried by all those who have chosen to step aboard, and the adventure is only starting beginning.
We've had a wonderful 3 days here, full of hospitality, energy, research, conversations, and collaboration. So I'm very happy to announce that the University of Hawaii will be the next host in 2027. Get ready for your huaka'i to Hawaii.